If you're over 60, you've likely been told to eat more fruit. It's the golden rule of healthy aging. Load up on nature's candy to stay vibrant and strong. But here's the truth, no one's shouting from the rooftops. Some fruits, especially as you age, can quietly wreak havoc on your body. They don't just spike your blood sugar, they can weaken your legs, clog your circulation, and accelerate muscle loss, stealing the independence you've worked so hard to maintain. This isn't about sugar alone, it's about how your aging body reacts to certain compounds in these fruits, how they disrupt your magnesium balance, reduce oxygen flow to your muscles, and set off a cascade of problems you might mistake for just getting older. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on 8 fruits you need to stop eating immediately if you're over 60 and want to protect your strength, stamina, and balance. I'll also share the best fruits to eat instead, ones that nourish your body, support your blood vessels, and keep you moving freely. This isn't about deprivation, it's about precision, about making choices that align with how your body works now, not how it did 30 years ago. Stay with me because by the end, you'll have a clear plan to reclaim control over your health, one bite at a time. Fruit 1. Bananas, the deceptive energy bomb. Bananas are everywhere, tucked into gym bags, sliced onto cereal, grabbed as a quick snack. They're easy, portable, and marketed as the ultimate healthy choice, packed with potassium for heart health. But for seniors over 60, especially those who aren't active, bananas can be a silent saboteur. Let's break it down. A medium banana packs about 14 grams of sugar, mostly glucose, which hits your bloodstream fast. If you're walking 10,000 steps a day, lifting weights, or gardening vigorously, your muscles can burn that sugar for fuel. Your metabolism handles the spike, and insulin clears it efficiently. But if your days involve more sitting than moving, maybe some light chores or a short stroll, your body has nowhere to send that sugar. It spikes your blood glucose, triggers an insulin surge, and often gets stored as visceral fat, the dangerous kind that wraps around your organs. This isn't just about weight gain. Repeated blood sugar spikes increase inflammation, weaken blood vessel walls, and strain your pancreas, raising your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Worse, bananas are low in magnesium, a mineral critical for muscle function and nerve signaling. Potassium and magnesium work as a team, and seniors often lack magnesium due to stress, medications, or aging. Without it, you're prone to muscle cramps, restless legs, or calf tightness, symptoms you might blame on age but are often tied to this imbalance. Eating more bananas to fix cramps can backfire, worsening the problem. Take Sarah, a 65-year-old retiree. She ate a banana every morning, thinking it was a healthy habit, but she noticed fatigue, bloating, and leg cramps at night. After cutting bananas for 2 weeks and adding magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds, her cramps vanished and her energy soared. If you love bananas, don't eat them alone. Pair half a banana with almond butter or blend it into a smoothie with spinach and protein powder. Limit them to once or twice a week, ideally after physical activity. If you're sedentary, swap them for low glycemic fruits like berries or green apples to avoid the sugar crash. Fruit 2. Grapes, sugar bombs in disguise. Grapes seem harmless, small, juicy, and perfect for snacking. They're praised for antioxidants like resveratrol, linked to heart health. But for seniors, grapes are a metabolic minefield, especially if you're not active or struggle with poor circulation. A small handful, 15 to 20 grapes, delivers over 20 grams of sugar, more than a candy bar, without the fiber or satiety to slow absorption. This sugar, mostly glucose and fructose, floods your bloodstream, causing a rapid glucose spike. In younger bodies, insulin handles this quickly, but after 60, with declining insulin sensitivity, the spike lingers, stressing your blood vessels and triggering inflammation. You might notice swollen ankles, heavy legs, or tingling in your feet, signs of poor circulation exacerbated by this sugar overload. Over time, it contributes to visceral fat, fatty liver, and higher triglycerides, all of which impair blood flow and muscle health. Grapes' antioxidant benefits are overstated. You'd need pounds to get a therapeutic dose of resveratrol, drowning any benefit in sugar. Instead, try raspberries or blueberries, which offer more antioxidants, less sugar, and higher fiber to stabilize blood sugar. Eat grapes sparingly with a meal containing protein or fat, never as a standalone snack, especially in the afternoon when insulin sensitivity dips. If you're dealing with swelling or restless legs, cut grapes for a month and watch the difference. Fruit 3. Watermelon, the hydration myth. Watermelon screams summer, sweet, refreshing, and nostalgic. It's 92% water, so it must be hydrating, right? Wrong. For seniors over 60, especially those with sedentary lifestyles, watermelon is a blood sugar disaster. Its high glycemic index, 72 to 80, means it spikes blood sugar faster than white bread, with minimal fiber, fat, or protein to slow digestion. When you eat watermelon, particularly on an empty stomach, its sugar rushes into your blood, causing a quick high followed by a crash. You might feel shaky, foggy, or weak within an hour. These spikes damage microcirculation, the tiny blood vessels in your feet, hands, and brain, leading to cold extremities, tingling, or slow-healing wounds. Seniors with prediabetes or metabolic syndrome are especially vulnerable, as these spikes amplify inflammation and vascular stress. Watermelon's hydration is misleading. Without electrolytes like sodium or magnesium, the water passes through you, leaving you dehydrated and fatigued. Consider Min, a 68-year-old who ate watermelon daily, thinking it was healthy. She felt sluggish and unsteady, with frequent urination. Switching to cucumber slices with lemon and eating watermelon only after balanced meals stabilized her energy and reduced swelling. Treat watermelon as a rare dessert, paired with nuts or cheese, and opt for hydrating options like water infused with mint or low-sugar fruits like kiwi. Fruit 4. Fruit juice, liquid sugar trap. Fruit juice is a health myth we've been sold since childhood. Orange juice for breakfast, apple juice instead of soda, pomegranate juice for immunity. It sounds wholesome. But for seniors, daily juice is a metabolic wrecking ball. Stripped of fiber, juice is concentrated sugar. 8 ounces of orange juice has 21 to 26 grams, mostly fructose, processed by your liver like liquid candy. Fructose overloads your aging liver, leading to fatty liver, insulin resistance, and visceral fat buildup. This fat releases inflammatory signals, damaging blood vessels and slowing circulation to your legs. You might feel heavy, unsteady, or foggy after drinking juice, especially on an empty stomach. The sugar spike and crash disrupt insulin function, making muscles less efficient at absorbing fuel, which weakens them over time. Even 100% natural or freshly squeezed juice lacks the fiber that makes whole fruit safe. A 2024 study in the Journal of Gerontology linked daily juice consumption to higher risks of metabolic syndrome in seniors. Replace juice with whole fruits like apples or berries, eaten with their skin for fiber. For hydration, drink water with lemon or herbal tea. If you crave juice, dilute it heavily and pair it with a meal. Better yet, quit it cold turkey. Many seniors report clearer minds and lighter legs within days. Fruit 5. Dried fruit, dehydrating, sugar bombs. Dried fruit, raisins, dates, dried apricots, feels like a healthy treat, a guilt-free alternative to candy. But for seniors, it's a concentrated sugar bomb that dehydrates your body and spikes blood sugar. Drying removes water, leaving a dense mix of sugar and minimal fiber. A cup of raisins has over 85 grams of sugar, like 2 soda cans, without the liquid to dilute it. This sugar surge causes insulin spikes and crashes, leaving you tired, irritable, and craving more. Dried fruit also pulls water from your system to digest, worsening dehydration, a major issue for seniors as it stiffens joints, slows digestion, and impairs circulation. Symptoms like bloating, constipation, or leg cramps are common after eating dried fruit. Many brands add oils or preservatives, irritating sensitive digestive systems. Take Tuan, a 70-year-old who snacked on raisins daily. He felt sluggish and had persistent leg stiffness. Switching to fresh pears and drinking more water eased his symptoms in weeks. Limit dried fruit to tiny portions, e.g. 2 dates, with nuts or cheese to slow digestion. Better yet, choose fresh fruits like strawberries or plums, which hydrate and stabilize blood sugar. If you're snacking out of habit, try celery with almond butter for a satisfying crunch. Fruit 6. Canned fruit in syrup, a sweet deception. Canned peaches, pears, or pineapple in syrup seem convenient and healthy. They're fruit, after all, not cake. But for seniors, canned fruit in syrup is a metabolic nightmare. The syrup, often high fructose corn syrup, floods your system with sugar, 20 to 30 grams per small can, damaging your blood vessels' delicate lining. This slows circulation, causing swelling, numbness, or heaviness in your legs. The canning process strips fiber and nutrients, leaving soft, sugary pulp that digests like candy. Regular consumption inflames blood vessels, raises triglycerides, and promotes visceral fat, all of which impair muscle function and balance. A 2023 study in Circulation linked high fructose diets to vascular dysfunction in older adults. Even light syrup is problematic, offering no real benefit. Replace canned fruit with fresh or frozen options, like sliced apples or unsweetened berries. If you must use canned, choose fruit in water or its own juice. Rinse thoroughly and eat sparingly. Lan, a 67-year-old, ditched canned peaches and noticed less ankle swelling and better mobility within a month. Your legs deserve better than syrup-soaked imposters. Choose real fruit to keep them strong. Fruit 7. Overripe mangoes, a sweet overload. Mangoes are nutritious in moderation, offering vitamins and fiber, but overripe mangoes, common in smoothies or desserts, are sugar-heavy with reduced fiber, overwhelming your system. A single overripe mango can have 30 grams of sugar, spiking blood glucose and stressing insulin response. This can leave you dizzy, bloated, or with heavy legs, especially if you're sedentary. For seniors, this sugar surge impairs circulation, reducing oxygen to muscles and increasing inflammation. If you enjoy mangoes, choose firmer ones and pair them with avocado or nuts to slow absorption. Limit to small portions a few times a week. Swap overripe mangoes for low-sugar fruits like blackberries, which support vascular health. Heng, a 63-year-old, cut mango smoothies and felt sharper and steadier within weeks. Fruit 8. Pineapple, the acidic sugar spike. Pineapple is juicy and tropical, often seen as a digestion-friendly fruit due to bromelain, but for seniors, its high sugar, 16 grams per cup, and acidity can be trouble. The sugar spikes blood glucose, while the acidity irritates digestion, especially in those with sensitive stomachs or acid reflux. Poor digestion diverts energy from circulation, weakening leg muscles and balance. Pineapple's sugar also strains microcirculation, contributing to tingling or swelling in extremities. If you eat pineapple, choose fresh, not canned, and pair it with protein like Greek yogurt. Limit to small servings weekly. Opt for kiwi or grapefruit, which offer similar vitamins with less sugar and acidity. Mai, a 72-year-old, swapped pineapple for kiwi and reported less bloating and steadier walking. The fruits to embrace your body after 60 needs fruits that support, not sabotage. Here are the best choices. Blueberries and raspberries. Low sugar, high fiber, and packed with antioxidants to protect blood vessels. Green apples. Fiber-rich, low glycemic, and great with cinnamon for blood sugar control. Avocado. Technically a fruit rich in healthy fats and potassium for muscle health. Kiwi. Vitamin-rich, low sugar, and gentle on digestion. Grapefruit. Supports circulation with minimal sugar, best eaten with protein.
The bigger picture. Listen to your body. Not all fruits are allies after 60. The 8 fruits above: bananas, grapes, watermelon, fruit juice, dried fruit, canned fruit and syrup, overripe mangoes, and pineapple, can spike blood sugar, impair circulation, and weaken muscles, robbing you of freedom. But this isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. Every bite is a choice to fuel your vitality or hinder it. Start today. Cut these fruits for 2 weeks and track how you feel. Do your legs feel lighter? Is your mind clearer? Are you steadier on your feet? Replace them with low sugar, high fiber options and pair fruit with protein or fat. Stay hydrated with water, not juice or watery fruits. Move a little more. Walk, stretch, garden to help your body use nutrients wisely. Think of Min, who at 68 regained her balance by ditching watermelon. Or Tuan, who at 70 walked pain-free after dropping raisins. Your body isn't failing. It's waiting for the right fuel. Aging doesn't mean decline. It means adapting with intention. Choose fruits that strengthen your legs, clear your mind, and keep you free. Because when your body thrives, so does your life. Act now. Share this with someone over 60 who deserves to move with confidence. Let's rewrite the story of aging, one smart choice at a time.